Hi everyone, in this video I will be finishing off the painting of this little minion. I tested all my different paint markers on the minion and stuff. I mean, aside from like a couple brands that I had already tested on here, so I didn't really need to test them on this one because there's a lot of little tiny details on this minion here, which will end up being probably a magnet. Originally I was going to make it be a crock charm, but it ended up being a little too big for a crock charm. So, and not that I'd be using them for crocks, I'd be using them for like things that are crock gibbet accessible kind of thing. So I have like notebooks that have like that are built to hold crock charms, and that's what I'll be using them for. So yeah, this guy will end up being a magnet, I think, unless I put this onto the notebook and I'm like, yeah, it works. So here is this so far, this minion I made, and I scored the back, as you can see. So it probably will take 2 magnets and everything, but yeah. Here's my little tester. So let's see, what color will be going next? We'll end with the darker colors. We'll end with black. So I think I'm gonna go blue next. Okay. What color do I want to do? From what set? You know what, I'm gonna try with the Winston's first, because they are brush nib. So I have learned that it's brush nib only. So because, well, this one would be fine. I think this one's fine because I put a coat of Mod Podge over top of it, but this one doesn't have a coat of Mod Podge over top of it, and the brush nibs work way better than the smaller nibbed ones that are more plastic-like. Let's see. So, what color do I want to make his jeans? I think this is a good blue. So we're going to go with this blue here for his jeans overall things. Alright. Okay, so not as pigmented as before as my other ones, but my other ones are brand new, so. Alright. Can you see that? Now, this is not the best minion design in the world. I was doing this with very little tools. And so, it's not going to look like super great. But this does look like it's about the size of an eraser. I'll say that. Okay, this paint marker seems very watery suddenly. So maybe it's the texture, but it just seems like very watery all of a sudden. All right. So that's what he looks like so far. So for making the little pocket, I took like, I had some packaging that had like a cardboard like top on it. And so I just kind of like used the corner of it to make the little stitch lines for the minion guy here. I think that actually looks pretty good. That looks like a minion. Yay! It's my first time sculpting a minion, so, and off of memory, so no reference image whatsoever. Okay, what color do we want to do next? And I think I'm going to change to a different marker. Alright, let's go with silver. Because we're working with a smoother surface, I think I can get away with this marker here. However, I need to activate it. So, and it says do this. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Okay. Alright. Can we be done? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the feeling on my thumb. Ugh. Of activating that marker. So, now on, I'm just doing this. Okay. Did I not shake this enough? Okay, there it is. It's working now. There. That's what it looks like. I unintentionally drew a T there. This is my tester. Alright. So, I'm going to do this circle around the little eye there. The goggle area here. Oh wow. This is really pretty. This works really well. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. This looks pretty. Wow, this is really, really pretty. I'm sorry if you can't see it right now, but oh my goodness. I'll show you at the end. Ugh. Trying to not mess up, even though this is a tester. And yes, I sculpted this off screen, so I apologize if you wanted to see me sculpt this, but I do a lot of art tutorial videos, so sometimes I just want to do some art pieces that are off screen. Wow. That is really transforming into a minion. My goodness. I mean, and also this is the same color. Okay. The pocket and the pants are the same paint marker, but because it's so raised, they look like two different shades of blue. That's so cool. It's transforming into a minion. Wow. I am very happy with that. I am so happy. Yay! Alright, I'm going to give him a brown eye. So I think I'm going to continue with this set here. I do have a brown in here, but I have to activate it. That fly wanted to get on camera there, clearly. Of course, a fly lands on me as I'm trying to show you guys my artwork. Alright. I can't do the thumb thing anymore. It's supposed to, like, you're pressing your thumb down, but this is a plastic nib, and it's just digging into my thumb. It's not a texture I like. So I'm just gonna do a few more of these. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that brown. Oh, there's a bit of red in here that didn't get mixed in. Oh, do you see that? You see there's red there. Huh. So they just put red and what? Red and another color in there? Or is that like... No. I was thinking that was like the cartridge, but no, this is paint. This is a paint marker. Why is the red? Is it the red that's not getting mixed? Is what? Huh? Huh? Huh. There's still like a bit of red in there. I'm so confused. Where's the red coming from? Like, You see that, right? Where the heck is the red coming from? I know brown is like a mix of all colors, but what the fudge? I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. This is too confusing. Oh wait, I still need to use this marker. I'm an idiot. It's gonna have a brown eye. Or whatever you call that, the color around the pupil. I don't remember what it's called. Ugh. Okay, not bad. But it did splatter. It did give a little bit of a splatter there. So hopefully I can just grab the other yellow and cover it. We'll try. We will try. That's why you're supposed to do light colors first. But this is weird. Okay. Let's try this yellow. Hopefully you can cover it up. I'm hoping. Okay, it's acting like a concealer and not like a cover-up, so... Okay, well, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm trying to cover up brown with yellow, so yeah, it's not gonna go down well. Right, okay, so that's where it goes. I'm trying to keep these in the colors of the rainbow, so that's what I was like, that's where yellow goes. Are these doodads silver or black? Little dots that connect the goggle to the band here. Are they silver or black? I should know this. I'm gonna make them black, okay? Silver I think is pigmented enough that I could go over it. Worst case scenario. So, alright. Now, let's ignore the little mistake that happened with the brown speckles, please. Oh right, this has to be activated. Let's shake it. And again, I'm just gonna... There. Okay, we're gonna start with the mouth. Oh yeah, this is really becoming a minion now. Ugh. Interesting. Okay. I can't believe I did that. I made this. Okay. I just made the minion's pupil black here. I'm just doing the little Stitch lines now. Hey, Stitch. That would be a cool character for me to try and create. I would need a reference image, though, for him. Ugh. Okay. Oh, I got a little splatter. Okay. How's that? All right. Now I'm going to do the goggles, the straps of the goggles here. It's really transforming into a minion now. I'm very happy. Yay! Because I know I can draw a minion pretty decently, but like sculpting one was a whole new, you know, scenario. So I was like, can I do this with no reference? I don't know. I love getting new paint, new art supplies. They're always nice. Oops. Okay. So I'm finding out where I missed spots when it came to sealing this earlier. So we're just gonna finish that up. It's a little more on the back side here of the goggles. So it looks like it goes all the way around the minion's head. So, how does that look so far? Like, to me, it is transforming very much into a minion. Okay, I need to fix this. I touched it. Alright. Alright. Now I gotta replicate this. And hope I don't mess up. Okay. Sorry, I'm just hyperfixation mode here. But there's the goggles for Mr. Minion here. Yay. He's looking like a minion. I just gotta finish his hair. Okay. I just want to get some shadowing on his arms here, so it doesn't look like it looks a little better here. Alright. That is what he looks like so far. I did a little bit of an outline there because I felt like it needed it. So, there's my minion. Now for the hair. But you know what? I'm going to get a different marker. Because these are, when they get into a bump, it it freckles. So I'm gonna grab a more brush tip marker to do his hair. So I don't know if it's accurate to say they're good for stone. I'm just saying. What marker do I want to use for the hair? Okay. I'm going to use this set. You know what? I think the black in that set is dying because I use it a lot. Alright. We're going to go with the Winsons. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's spelled Winsons. So, alright. I have some ideas for future sculptures I want to make, but I want to get a little more skilled for these ideas I have, so kind of, because it's so popular right now, want to make a Labubu inspired one. Not that I'm a part of the trend of people who really want a Labubu toy, but I think because it's popular, I would like to try and see if I could sculpt a little miniature one for like maybe a magnet or a charm. I'll go more magnet because that'll be slightly bigger. But, oh my gosh. Okay. Sort of. I don't know how well I did with this guy, but at least he looks like a minion. Looks like a minion who's like jamming, like mid-dance a little bit, because he's a little curved. He's a little like bean shaped, but like jelly bean shaped. But hey, I think he looks like a minion, and that was my goal, was to make him look like a minion. Yeah, I think he looks decent. I just have to add the little magnet and probably do one more sealer coat over top just to make sure that it doesn't fade over time. So, and I could go over the pocket, but I won't. I think that's good as is. So, what do you think of my little minion that I both sculpted and painted? So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Did I miss spots? Yeah, you know what? Scratch that. I just realized I missed a spot on the hair. Just need a quick little fix. There's a little white dot there. His hair is supposed to be black. There. Okay. Alright. There's a little spot, but I can't get to it. But, and it's at a point where you have to look for it to see the white spot that's left there. But yeah, this is Mr. Minion left, or what I did here. So I think it gives Minion. That is what I'm trying to do. So I hope it worked. Yeah. Screw it. I'm gonna add to the background here. You're not even seeing that much, but I'm gonna add it anyway. Oh, right. Actually, one more thing before I finish. I keep seeing finishing touches. Okay. Alright. I think I missed some of the straps here. They're not raised like the rest of it, but I can't do anything about that now. I can just extend it a bit, though. Alright. That might be a small detail you won't notice otherwise, but I wanted to fix it. So, yeah. Fix the little sides there so it looks like it's wrapping around and not just on the front. But yeah, there we go. That is it for me painting this little minion magnet that I hand sculpted. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching.